Have you ever met someone randomly, whether it's in a store or maybe it's at a party or a social event or maybe it's at work, and that person kind of just stuck with you? And I don't mean in like the way that you're attracted to them or anything like that. It's just something about this person kind of stuck with you and it made you think about them. They were interesting and they had almost like this charisma or this persona about them that just made them stand out. Certain people have this type of aura. They have the ability to just walk in a room and everyone notices them. They're just automatically interesting. They seem like they have it all figured out. They have a million and one stories, yet they don't seem to talk as much as everyone else. There's just something about these people that really makes them stand out. And these people are desirable. And this could be men, it could be women, but again, I don't mean desirable in a way that you're attracted to them physically or anything like that. It's more so just their personality and the way they carry themselves. And it's almost like there's an aroma or sort of like an invisible cloud around them that just allows them to seamlessly walk through life and operate on sort of a level that no one else operates on. And this, again, makes them stand out. And what I want to talk about today is how you can create this persona for yourself and how you can ultimately become unforgettable. You can be the guy that walks into a room and everyone just automatically knows that you have your shit together. Everyone automatically knows that you're okay. You're self-sufficient. You can take care of yourself. You can take care of other people and you kind of got it all figured out. You can create that persona for yourself. And I want to talk about how you can actually do that. So first things first, I just want to set, sort of an expectation here that this isn't just going to happen overnight. It's not like you just start wearing a cologne or, you start driving a nice car and all of a sudden you're just that guy. That's not how this works. This takes time and it takes genuine effort. But if you can do these things, you will be a different person and people will notice. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first and foremost is you genuinely need to focus on yourself. Like your number one priority in life right now moving forward needs to be yourself. Can't be anyone else. Can't be your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your job or whatever else you got going on. It needs to be all about you. You need to focus up and focus on yourself. You need to be your number one priority, period. That's the first and foremost, most important thing that you need to start doing is focusing on yourself. Number two, you need to work like a damn dog, man. You got to get to work. You got to be working 2, 3 jobs, working as much overtime as possible, making as much money as you possibly can. And now, I know I just said that your number one priority needs to be yourself and it shouldn't be, your friends or your girlfriend or your job. That's not what this is about. This work 2, 3 jobs thing isn't about focusing only on your work. However, you need to get money, man. You gotta get your money up. If you're in debt, you gotta pay that off. You gotta get some money saved, put aside in case something bad happens, your car breaks down, you got some medical emergencies. You just gotta get to work and you gotta stack some money up. Pay off your debt, put some money aside, and then you can start making some real moves. Another thing you got to start doing is hitting the gym. I don't care if you've never been to the gym or you've been going since you were in high school. You need to be going to the gym consistently and actually working hard in the gym. There's a difference between going to the gym and putting in work at the gym. I see plenty of people who go to the gym, they're hanging out on their phones, they'll do a set, then they're back on their phone for 5 minutes, then they'll do another set, back on their phone. You might as well just stay home, bro. Like you're wasting your time. That time could be spent doing other things. So if you're going to be in the gym, honestly, put your phone aside or just leave it at your place, leave it in your car, whatever you got to do. It's a waste of time if you just go to the gym and lollygag around and you're talking to everyone, you're socializing. Stop doing that. Go to the gym, put some work in, make sure you're sore the next day, and that's that. And This is just one of the things you need to do. The gym is going to allow you to build strength, become more masculine, become more confident. It's a no-brainer. If you want to be if you want to become undesirable, excuse me, if you want to become desirable and you want to become unforgettable, you got to start hitting the gym. You got to take care of yourself. The first thing people notice about you is how your body looks. Are you a fat slob who doesn't take care of themselves, who eats like shit and doesn't work out? Or are you fit? Do you have defined muscles? Is your chest out? Or are you hunched over? People notice these kinds of things. And being fit is undeniable. No one can take that away from you. If you put the work in the gym, no one can take that from you. It's an automatic proof that you're willing to consistently work at something. And again, no one can take that from you. Excuse me. So another thing that I want to mention is, and this kind of goes off the other point I made about working, is you have to have 2 jobs minimum. You have to be working your normal job and you have to be working something on the weekends or maybe some weeknights. Like 2 jobs is just, it's mandatory. And there's a couple reasons for this. Number one, you are going to get your money up. You're going to make more money, which is great. But also, it keeps you busy. You don't have time to be fucking around, wasting your time, playing too much video games, going out, drinking too much. If you're working all the time, you don't have time to mess things up. So that's why you need to be working 2 jobs. Also, you need to learn how to invest. Start watching YouTube videos, read books, learn how to invest your money. Once you're out of debt, start investing your money so that it works for you and it makes you even more money. Now all of a sudden, if your money's making money for you, it's like you're working a 3rd job. So you have your normal job, your side hustle, and you have some investment income coming in. So that's another way to kind of beef up yourself, beef up your life, beef up your finances. That's really going to help you. If you're feeling really ambitious, another thing you could do is start building a business on the weekends, man. Like just put in like, I don't know, maybe like 5 hours a week, just building a business. It's going to start slow, but you can kind of get the groundwork going. And then when it starts to take off, you can really hunker down and put some time in. But if you're going to be working 2-3 jobs, going to the gym, it's going to be tough to do that. It is possible, but you really got to be willing to put some work in order to do that. Now, if you do all these things, you hit the gym, you're working multiple jobs, you're learning how to invest, you're building a business. If you do all these things, you're not going to have time for anything else. And if you do this consistently for 6 months, see how you feel afterwards. You're going to feel like a new man. You're going to look back on your old self and be like, wow, I can't believe that was me. Like, I'm so much better, I'm stronger, I'm healthier, I'm happier, I got more money. That 6 months is going to be vital because it's going to show you what you're capable of and you're going to become addicted to those results. So just put the work in for 6 months, man. Do it. Do all those things. Build businesses, work hard, make money, pay off debt, go to the gym. Do all these things for 6 months. I guarantee you will come out on the other end a whole different man. And you will be undeniably better than you were before. And that's how that whole process of becoming the kind of guy who just walks into a room and seems like he has his shit together, it's because he put in the work behind closed doors when no one was watching. He wasn't telling people about it. He just did it. He just did it. He put the work in, and now the results speak for themselves. So I really think it's worth giving this a try. 6 months seems like a long time, but in the grand scheme of things, it's going to fly by. And quite frankly, the 6 months are going to go by either way. So I just ask that you give it a try for 6 months. And I think your confidence will radiate when you walk into a room afterwards. And again, it's something that just can't be faked. You will be noticed if you improve yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, and financially. And if you have all these different things going on, yet you still just seem well composed and you seem like you got it all figured out, you create an attraction for yourself. Like, people are attracted to that. They're attracted to people who are interesting, mysterious, have their shit together, make money, they're fit. It's like, how does this guy have all this stuff going for him? And it's because you put the work in, but you got to be willing to do it. So give this a try, man. Put the 6 months in, and I think you'll be happy with the results. So that's all I had for you guys today. If you like this kind of content, I post every Tuesday and Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern time, and then on Saturdays at 10 a.m. Eastern time. I talk about personal finance, personal life experiences, just things that I've gone through or I want to talk about. So if you like this kind of content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.